All right, here with Chase Randall, 12th in points in this one. You wrecked out earlier this week trying to make the last spot in the future. It was either you or your dad had a tweet that this format might be tougher to make it than the Knoxville Nationals. Do you agree with that statement?
Yeah, I think it's really hard, and a lot of factors go into that with qualifying and inverts and just the way the track has been. And I mean, it's just the way the track is. Really, it's just tight. It's harder to pass, and in the heat races, when they're only 8 or 10 laps, and that just makes it just really tough. Especially all the great cars in front of you with how kind of deep the field is here. So it's really tough overall, and it is extremely tough to make the show for sure.
What's your mindset going into tonight? Is it front row of the heat race that you'll start on?
Yeah, I think, but on points and stuff, I should start second in the last heat. So just basically have to get a good start and manage, if not contend for the win, because I think that'll put us in a great spot to hopefully lock into the show.
How many King of the Hills have you been in? And I don't know if you've been here or paid attention to the fans during it for this event, but I think it's one of the cooler, at least from King of the Hill standpoints, that you see across the sport. What do you think of the place here?
It's really cool. I think the only one I've been in is the one I was in here last year in the 14H car, and I remember one of the I guess the races I was in, I was with Gravel, and I ended up beating him just by a little bit, and I couldn't hear at the time, but afterward, my dad and the crew was telling me, how loud the cheer was, and I just thought that was really special, just for me as a driver and racing here at Houston so much. I feel like this is one of my favorite tracks, and I feel like I always have a home when I come here. So I think that's really cool, and I think to be a part of that again would be awesome, and our goal as well, out of that heat race, like I said. But we'll just make the most of our night and see if we can put it up on the front.
You've chased races at a lot of tracks, and you correct me if I'm wrong. I think Houston's probably one of your best, or at least the one you've had the most success at. How big would $250,000 be tonight for you? And I know we're kind of getting ahead of things here, but what would that mean for you and your team?
It's hard to even really describe because I haven't really thought about it. I want to win the race so bad, and I haven't really thought about the money yet. But it's it's always not always on our minds. But when we think about it, it's just competing, like I said, with the best of the best guys. It's a tough race to win, and we're going to do everything we can to do that, and enjoy the hopefully the rewards afterward.
You guys can catch Chase in the Albot number 9 car live tonight on Dervision. I think hot laps are at 7:40, so tune into that. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.